Hello everyone, this is the Articat. Today we're going to be trying something different. We're going to be doing another horror game for October. It's called World of Horror. It's like an RPG, what's his name? Junji Ito, I believe. Inspired anime, like game, art style, stuff like that. Right now we get to pick the 2-bit color, or whatever, 2-bit, 1-bit. We can pick the color scheme we want. Let's go ahead and do the bright red. That looks pretty cool and scary. Let's do customized playthrough. We're gonna keep everything enabled that we already have. Whatever. I actually haven't played this in like probably a year and a half, maybe longer. City of Shiwakawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the Earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. At the end of the end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the Doomtown. So now, this is where we get to choose whatever character we want to play as. It's been quite some time since I've played this, so kind of forgot what all these guys do. We got Mizuki, Hamasaki, probably pronounced that wrong, Teen Idol. We've got plus charisma, minus strength. She starts with a random ally. Allies give you like random stats and stuff like that. And we've also got Aiko Takahashi, 20 years old, barely plus dexterity, minus knowledge. I think knowledge might be for magic or something like that, maybe. Starts with combat bonus speed. Let's actually go with Mizuki. I'm not sure how you'd actually say that in Japanese. Let's also do... Where do we change the difficulty? So right now this is on normal, basically cultist. True believer is what you'd consider hard, I would think. Let me just double check. True believer would most definitely be considered hard. Yeah, let's just do normal so I can kind of just show off the video or whatever. Then we can do like hard runs and all that. So we're just going to do classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world is at hand. Alright, so we're going to pick that. Somewhere a group of people gathers trying to awaken their master. So here's like a little collection of gods that we can pick from. Each one that we pick, he's going to like do different effects. So, like right here we got Kathak Kotorzasu, the spider god. He eternal web. You can't run from combat, so you can never flee from combat if he's active deity or whatever you want to call it. We got Ethatu, the devouring fire. Feel like I'm gonna summon a damn eldritch in my bedroom. All right, entropy. Both your damage and enemies increase, so that's like extra hard mode. We've already checked that. We got Ath, Yola, Zith, the Towering Eye, casting spells costing reason, increases doom instead. So instead of, it's like mechanics we're not worried about right now. Goizo, the thing forsaken by God, resting increases doom penalty. So you can rest in this game, and every time you rest, you get like HP and I guess magic, whatever you want to call it, sanity and stuff back. But every time you rest, you also increase a doom penalty, and if that hits a 100, then you're screwed. The game just ends right then and there. Alright, so since we got an ally, let's just go ahead and do resting increases doom penalty. Why not? The thing forsaken by God, some Japanese text, probably what it just said. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Alright, so we're gonna go right in. Didn't mean to click that. We're a professional gamer. We're just gonna skip all that. I already know what to do. Alright, so you start off basically with nothing. You can watch TV. We are shocked by what she did. Her voice is always so calm. I feel like I kind of just skipped ahead, but it's alright. We didn't miss anything. Just bear with me. We can take a bath. If you did this right at the very start of the game, you can actually do this. Small XP boost. And now we just got a little bit of extra experience for no effort. We can go here. We can change our clothing. I think I actually like the jacket with the choker. It's kind of like Silent Hill, Heather style, something like that. We can look through the peephole. This is what we see outside our apartment right now. There's nothing there. We can peep again. Let's peep one more time. Guys think something's gonna show up. Maybe not yet. We opened up the cabinet. We got an empty bottle. We can actually use this as a weapon. Or we can sell it. Oh, actually, we can put liquids in there too, so let's just hold on to that. And what other secrets are in here? I can't remember. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Alright, so check outside one more time. Alright, now we got somebody standing in the hallway. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door. There he is, just chilling, whatever. Alright, so here's the big meaty chunk of the game. We have to like do these 5 stories. Then we can go to the lighthouse, which you saw at the beginning that I kind of skipped by. We got to get 5 keys that you see up here in the top right. Then we get to the lighthouse. And that's also, sorry if my S's are kind of heavy. I still need to set up my DS or whatever. Doom right here, 5%. If that hits 100, you're done for. You're toast. Absolute toast. Alright, so the morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. For the 5 mysteries I just talked about. Let's do... Some of these are easier than others. Some of these are a huge pain in the ass. Let's do eerie episode of Evolving Eels. I feel like this one was pretty easy. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know? The one who studies fish? Skip ahead. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, they return with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? They grin. Alright, so that's it. That's our buddy with our whatever. Let's see. So our companions, we start off with Ally, Missing Hiker, 5+% Doom. So that's kind of bad right off the bat. +1 damage. The Forest wants her dead. I've never actually saw this Ally before whenever I've played. I don't know if this is like new or what. So let's maybe like talk to her. Kyoko smiles faintly. Let's try one more time. Yep, that's it. And we've also got Kana in our group, receive -1 damage from attacks or in combat encounters, so I guess our damage is alright. Kana looks at you waiting, so can't really talk to her. Alright, so we're getting right into it. Alright, so Kana says, I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He would surely recognize me if I tried to do it myself. Please. Oh, wait, that's still him talking. My bad. Alright, so every mission has like little side quests. Sometimes it's not always obvious, but like for this one right here, it says investigate the seaside location twice. So we can actually do like the side quest and get some bonus shit. I'm trying to remember if we have to fight a boss. So if we do that, I kind of don't think so, but it does eat up more time, which is something you really have to worry about. We're just gonna risk it for the biscuit. because I don't think you have to fight a boss for this one. You can't shake the feeling that some small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. So we got plus 2% doom. It's this guy looking at us. Let's investigate the seaside one more time, and we'll have the bonus objective done. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. So we lost -2 reason. 18, now we're down to 15. We lost another one. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. So we did the bonus objective. We lost 1 reason for it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what exactly we should do on here. Let's see. We got 4 coins. We can actually go to the hardware store. We can go ahead and get the hammer, and it works based off of our strength, even though we got more dexterity. Strength is also fine. This weapon, actually, I remember this being good. I don't know if it got nerfed or something. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I've played this. Let's go ahead and equip that. All right, so now we got the carpenter hammer and our we got the carpenter hammer in our main hand. So let's go ahead and investigate the apartment. Mr. Yakayama, your new manager corners you. The previous one mysteriously disappeared a few months ago. My dearest Mizuki, long time no see. His breath stinks like rotten meat. Our parent company in Tokyo desperately needs new material. Something thrilling and exciting, he smiles. New blood. So we got shocking tattoo. I guess this is what we can pick to do. Lengthy photo shoot. Recommend one of your allies. So I guess we'll probably lose one of our allies. If we do lengthy photo shoot, I think we're gonna lose a shitload of doom. So let's just go ahead and do shocking tattoo. I feel like we're probably gonna lose reason. Tattoo splendid, Mr. Yokoyama claps loudly. I even know an artist willing to do a certain design. It might be a bit painful, but I'm sure everyone will love it. And then we got plus stats. We got -2 stamina. Items in the shop are cheaper by 1, so now we can buy stuff for cheaper, actually. That's kind of cool. It looks like a Yakuza tattoo or something. Maybe not. Not exactly sure how all that works. Let's, if you go to the schoolyard, you can go to the courtyard, whatever, and I just clicked on. You can, like, sometimes recruit people, sometimes you can't. Like, we got Student D, she gives +1 charisma. You can spend 5 experience and try to recruit him again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's not push our luck. We already got 4 dudes as it is. Alright, so dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. So we're investigating the school. It's kind of like gibberish, honestly, the story text or whatever. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. If we study local issues of newspapers, we might gain some doom. We're already looking at 20%. We literally just started, so I don't know. Let's do waste of time. We'll probably lose some stamina or reason, something like that. The mere thought of studying all those old, dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. There's no way you're gonna waste time or waste an entire day in that moldering library. So we just said, hell no. Now we're walking away. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take 1 jar home. Alright, so Kana took a jar. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? Alright, so he's got like a jar in his hand. How can they sip their soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Alright, so let's go ahead and investigate the apartment. Loud knocking opens you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the door voice, or shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're in there. Alright, so we can say, or we can get closer to the door and say, what's up, bro? Or we can call the cops. Probably gonna call the cops. The man escapes when he hears the police siren. But before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. So we got +3 doom. That's not great. We're at 21%. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Alright, so is this eel even alive? Got like a dead eel in a jar. That's like the gist of it at the moment. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? So we got +2 funds, -1 reason. We kind of lost our doo-doo a little bit right there. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. My voices are all over the place at the moment. I need to get that down. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both returned to your apartment and tried to decipher the notes. That's so weird. Your neighbor was like really into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Probably not, because he's like an eldritch horror. We got some burnt notes. Let's check them out. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake of eels. Eels of the prefecture lay their eggs inside human. It says something about wicked and dang nasty eels laying eggs inside humans. That's messed up. That dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Alright, so now we're traumatized. That's great. -10% max reason. Guess it's not game shattering, but it's also not good at all. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Alright, so we gotta go to the seaside. We're gonna investigate the seaside. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. So we can take it home. Actually, that's probably a terrible idea. The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Memorized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. So we're probably cursed forever. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell are they? Alright, so Kana didn't show up. I guess they're not gonna come to school either. Trophy case. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. We can check plates or plaques and trophies. We can break the window to grab it. I believe that will reduce our stamina, probably by like 1 or 2. So let's go ahead and look at it instead. We're probably going to lose some reason though. Let's see. Luck check failure. You find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand champion of the cannibal eating contest, 1956. So we lost 2 reason because of that. We went, oh god, what the heck? Alright, so we got Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Investigate neighbor's apartment. Neighbor's kitchen. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? So we can escape, leave Kana to her fate. We can check the bedroom, or we can check the bathroom. Let's go ahead and check the bathroom. The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. So we pretty much lost one reason, we lost our mind, and we lost one stamina because we probably threw up our lunch. We lost a little bit of energy. Amber is the color of your energy. All right, so let's go to the bedroom. I found the neighbor, but his eye burst and I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now too. Oh man. All right, so we can go to the hospital or we can puncture their eye now. We lose 3 reason for it, but we probably save his life. The things I do for love. All right, so we're going to get it out, Alright, so we're getting the Eldritch Horror out of his head. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting room. Fall asleep, that's all we can do. Wake up, dude, you've been sleeping for over 3 hours, You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thanks for saving my life. I don't know why I got a different voice. I guess he went through trauma. Alright, so you're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay eggs in the eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. So, eerie episode of Eels, ending A, the good ending, rewards for solving this mystery. We get experience, more experience. I need to. Red leather, yellow leather. Ugh. +1 reason, stamina, +1 day. Alright, so the old god stirs. Every time you complete a mission, the god gets a little more, or the old god gets a little more angry. Like right now we have riots. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around a downtown area. The police are hopeless. So now there's rioting going on. I think that actually triggers an event that I should probably take a look at. Dangerous bands of rioters gather around the downtown area. So now if we go downtown, I think we will meet an NPC that we can actually recruit, if I'm right. Spoiler, sorry about that. Well, now you know too. I guess it's not really a spoiler either. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing in there? So now we got 1 out of the 5 keys that we need in order to enter the lighthouse at the end. There's a statue that we got. Yeah, I'm thinking we definitely should not have taken that home. If I saw what it looked like, I definitely would. Oh, I don't think we really had a choice either. I think it kind of brainwashed us. So if you go to the bathtub, we can get some reason back. I think we only get 1, however. Yeah, we only get 1, so that's not looking good there. We still got a dude just chilling outside our apartment, staring at us. That's alright. Whatever. Let's go ahead and keep on the jacket for now. I guess that's that. See, new mystery. Alright, everyone, I guess I'm going to call this for now. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and I'll do another one. I'm still kind of working on my mic and stuff, too. I'll be doing that throughout the day. And, I guess that's about it. Have a good one. Take it easy, and have a good, scary October. Take it easy.